Hello, everyone. Aaron Nilsson, Danny Canada here, coming to you live, Crater High School. This is wrestling. Thank you for joining us. This is the first. Don't worry. This is the first matchup. Christian Hernandez for South. It is more of a navy blue that South will be wearing. They're coming from the left side of your screen. Right there, you see that. This is the 106-pound division. Sienna Caruso for Crater. We're trying to get things set up a little bit better as far as the graphics go for you, but didn't have the other options we're hoping for. But we will have the current score in that matchup for you on that scoreboard, down the John South scoreboard. And the overall, just kind of shout it out to you. Danny, this is your first time this season being on the headset with us for wrestling.
Yeah, usually Chuck's here in my place, and I just work the camera for you, but Chuck couldn't make it tonight, so doing some double duties. I don't know much about wrestling. I'll start with that. So I'm just here for the jokes.
Well, hey, if we can make this enjoyable for everyone, we'll do it. Chuck is the expert, the coach. I mean, a lot of these moves, at least half of what I've learned and what I know with the wrestling is because of Chuck, doing all the broadcasts with them.
Well, there you go. He's an informative man.
It is 4-3 in favor of Caruso. You see Hernandez's arms, she's really stretching that. Not really moving much, pretty much locked up. And that does it for the first. Caruso up 4-3. And these are fast. Just get going to the next one.
Yeah, that is. They do move along pretty quick here. Once they get going, no breaks really.
So it'll be Caruso starting down. She's not up yet. And she's able to get out of that, get on top of Hernandez.
Oh, nice move there. Splitting his legs apart. He has no leverage. It's got to be an interesting thing being a wrestler when you're out there. How much, different advice is coming from both ways. You're hearing it from both benches, both sides, both sets of fans. What do you absorb? What do you block out? Does it come in subconsciously, and just start doing it maybe? It's interesting.
You would think maybe they've conditioned themselves to be able to filter out everything else aside from maybe their coach.
Listening for that voice, eh?
The voice through the dark. What a cool environment we get with the wrestling and with the spotlight right down here on the mat.
Yeah, I do like that. It's pretty cool. They bring it down. It usually sits right up there in the rafters. And it kind of makes it a really sweet atmosphere in here. They got the music playing every once in a while. It's kind of a fun thing. And it brings out a lot of people, too. There's a good crowd here tonight.
Caruso up 6-3. This is the first matchup. 106 pounds. If Christian Hernandez is able to release nope. Caruso throws him back down. Nothing coming of that. Oh, and that's really got Caruso's arm across her chest. That's for her neck, really. It remains 6-3.
That's
no points there.
Saved by the bell, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Caruso just stepping out for a sec. got to get her helmet adjusted, perhaps.
And Hernandez really, had her right arm tight right across her neck area, really. Not sure if they got blood or if it's sweat.
And they're wiping down the mat a little. Give it a spray.
And it is a rough sport. Well, actually, Hernandez, they did give him one at the end there, 6'4" now. In favor of Caruso. If you've seen any of the broadcasts for Crater, you can see how violent a lot of these matchups can be. And that one last time, man, I mean, there was one match where
blood constant. It just couldn't stop, right?
It was probably, 7 or 8 stops. We were just wondering, even going, are they going to why you can keep doing this? Because the guy just could not get his nose to stop bleeding.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hernandez trying to get Caruso off. Real free. Caruso really strapped in there. Still 6'4". Calls him out. Reset. Five now. We both have Caruso's locked around Hernandez with one arm, and Hernandez has Caruso's right leg. And they are a pretzel at the moment, not going anywhere. And that's all up to the ref. They got to watch for those dangerous positions, and especially if they're not moving. If nothing's happening, can you call for a stall? Just call them to reset. And we're here with only 50 seconds left in this third period. By this time, they have expended a lot of energy, albeit Hernandez and Caruso have not done a lot of movement on the mat. Some of these are just all over the place. It's still taken. Just anybody, if you've held somebody, tried to hold them really tight like this or wrestled with anybody, you know how much energy that takes. They get pretty spent here. We get to the third period.
Well, it's constant opposing forces, right? They're fighting against each other, and they may not be moving, but inside there, their bodies are locked up. Yeah, it's intense. And they were going to get a slam down there. Sorry.
Looking, she's trying to get that takedown. Running out of time here. And one more for Caruso. She will win. Crater winning that first matchup. Gives them a 3-0 score. You get 6 points for a takedown for that pin. If you get the pin, you get 6. But that winning with the total points and having run through all 3 periods and all 6 minutes, it's just 3. Here in the 113-pound weight class, Elijah Bain for Crater and Cameron Johnson for South. You get that 2 points for Bain. And Johnson ends up, Bain gets the pin. 33 seconds.
That's an impressive pin there. That's what's so interesting about wrestling. A match could be, 3 sets of 3 minutes or 33 seconds. It's interesting how that is.
Bain wasting no time.
And his night is done. There you go, right? Work smarter, not harder.
Like, all right.
There you
go.
go.
Do all that. Yeah, he's still inbounds. He was enough inbounds. Another pin.
And that went in 31 seconds.
Up next, 126-pounder.
That makes it 15-0 in favor of Crater. 2 pins in a row.
Now, of course, if you're a home team and you're cheering and you're wanting your team to win, that's exactly what you want. But as a fan wanting to be entertained, I want to see these things go for a couple minutes, man. See these young athletes battle it out.
And there will be some, I'm sure, especially getting to the heavier they.
Oh, yeah. A little harder to pin, eh?
Those guys really go for it.
Ooh. I bet this lit a fire underneath South's little butts, though. A couple of pins in a row. I'm sure they're wanting to get out there and break that chain.
They're going to want to make up any points they can, especially now they got 2 forfeits coming up in the latter half here. Towards the end, they're at 182 and 195. So they do need to get some points here. A little bit here coming up quick.
So do they get the 3 points or the 6 points, do you know, for a forfeit?
That's going to be 6.
All right.
So they're really behind the 8 ball here, already down 15-0. We're in the 4th matchup. Ryan McCarty for Crater, Braden Ostovic for South.
Oh.
Hard hit there to the mat. And very active in this one. Gave 2 to Ostovic. McCarty able to stand up. Ostovic looking to throw him back down. And they kind of both just fall down at that. And Ostovic really getting twisted around. McCarty gets 2 to tie it up after 1.
Got some blood coming.
See if we got 30 seconds to step away. Be right back.
If things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Perfect timing. Second period, 2-2. (15-0) overall score in favor of Crater. This our 4th matchup of the night. Senior night for Crater. Getting 2 more from McCarty.
Yeah, they had quite a few seniors who were celebrating today. It was pretty good. Nice home wrestling match to celebrate that. In St. Andrews, some good turnout for fans here. They had the little kid wrestlers earlier running around the mat and doing the Crater entrance, run around for a couple of laps, and then wrestle each other. It's kind of cute seeing them out there for a minute.
McCarty ends up with the pin. Effort by Usweek, but he looks spent.
Yeah, Osvik slow to get up there. Hopefully he's all right.
132 pounders. Carson Terry from South, Moses Kine.
Makes it 21-0 for Crater. This will be Moses Kine for Crater and Carson Terry for South, 132 pounds. Right out. Reset in the middle. Out of bounds again.
He's heard an example of it there. You can hear the coach yelling right foot, and as soon as they come up out of the down position there, as that puts the right foot out, drops all that weight.
Yeah, wrestling is, especially after talking with Chuck too and hearing him, it's just so technical. It really is a technical sport. It's not just some spandex leotards, whatever, just flopping around on there. There's a lot more to it than just that.
Oh, well, that is good stuff. Don't get me wrong.
I know. Really.
My Saturday mornings were filled with that.
I don't know if I want to ask any questions. I'm good where you have ended that statement.
I had the little figurines. We'd play wrestling and stuff.
Okay.
Watch cartoons.
I'm all about WWF.
Yeah, right. That was back in the 80s.
That stuff. Hulk Hogan.
Good stuff.
Randy Savage, Undertaker.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Doink the Clown. Where's that? Let's tag team. Let's get a ring out here. And still 2-0. Kine for Crater. Terry for South. It does it after one. Terry does get two. Ties it up at 2.
Sure, they're enjoying a little breather right there.
Kine trying to escape that awkward hold. I mean, Terry's going to have to use his head and his face to really get any push off of that. He really can't go anywhere. They both are just completely locked up. They weren't going anywhere with that.
Yeah, no, neither one were letting go there. Wait for the ref to call it out for sure. One person lets go, it could be disastrous.
No one wants to give up or surrender.
Yeah, way.
Again, this is a 132-pound match. Moses Kine and Carson Terry.
Oh, that just looks exhausting. Commands coming in from everywhere.
And only a few seconds left. Oh, and Kine might get pinned here. That right shoulder. Oh, and able to rig out of it. Just in time.
That couldn't come soon enough.
3 points, though, for Terry. Not a field goal, just so you know. Just 3 points. South Medford on their way, getting their first points of the night. It was a similar position they were in earlier in that second period, and nothing was doing, but a little more movement here. Kine doing all he can to escape, but Terry might get both those shoulders, still can't. That's close, very close. Terry.
Look at how twisted up he is.
Carson with the upper hands really here, and the weight. He's hoping to wear out Kine, and hopefully he gives up.
See the ref knocking his hand away there. Actually, he's pushing up on his face.
Kine trying to slither through Terry's left elbow. They're not moving. They got 30 seconds left. I feel like if the ref's not breaking it up, nothing's happening. I guess this is not considered stalling. I know stalls have been called before. Kine, if he can escape here with 10 seconds left, get a couple of points for himself. Just trying to avoid the pin. I think he looks like he will avoid the pin. A win for Terry, but only 3 points.
Winner, Carson Terry, 132 pounds.
He does get 3 points at the end there. Wins 8-2.
That's good. You'd hate to come into a tournament and not score any points. You don't want to leave empty-handed with a goose egg. That would be a disappointing night, to say the least. Plus, you don't want to hear what the coach is going to say after that.
Well, yeah.
And if you're the visitor, that's a rough bus ride home.
Thankfully, just across the valley here for not very long. Short bus ride. We got 138. Ty Havnier for Crater and Connor Makinen for South. Two there for Havnier. And that takedown. Javier just lets him go. I think wrestlers are brave having long hair.
I don't think you're allowed to pull it, so.
And even then, just
having to deal with
stretching, just getting pushed and slid around the mat, and just the pull on that scalp. Ouch. Malkinen struggling. One shouldered up. He escapes there. Turns it around. Almost that. He does get 2 points for it. Up 8-1.
Yeah, that was a nice match for Crater. And again, lucky saved by the bell there.
He was already starting that count.
A couple more seconds on the clock, and that would have been done.
Two more points for Javier. And out of bounds. Commanding 10-1 lead. At this point, you're expecting that he'll get the pin in the next.
Oh, look at that group.
Trying to get his left arm back around, but Dunn does a good job of, well, temporarily escaping. So close to both shoulders. Got it.
Whew, 6 seconds left to go. Again, right down the wire on that one. That was a good match there.
Northrop with the pin. They're now up 33-3.
Matthew Bolanos for Crater.
The 152-pound class, Matthew Bolanos for Crater, Isaac Valdez for South, and Bolanos pre-match signing his letter of intent to wrestle at Southern Oregon University.
It's pretty cool. They had a little ceremony right before.
Anytime you can get good education paid for,
oh sure,
take it. And you get to wrestle.
And you get to stay close to home.
Yep.
The whole family was out here. A couple of sisters, mom, dad. It's pretty good. Whole team behind him while he was signing today. It was a nice little ceremony before we were setting up here earlier before. David Hurd, athletic director, came out and said, never usually do this right before a match or an event, a sporting event. It's usually always done, outside in the hallway there. But I thought it'd be something special for tonight being senior night, and it sure was. So congratulations to Bolanos. Let's see if you can cap it with a win tonight. You'd love to do that on your senior night, eh? After a signing?
Senior night, get a win,
there you go.
Sign for a scholarship, yeah.
2-2 now. This is a nice matchup here.
Valdez would want nothing else than to spoil his night. But Bolanos, so close. 2 seconds on that count. He does get 2 points for it. Valdez. Bolanos with 2 more. And the pin. With 26 seconds left in the first.
Everyone's standing up there, cheering. There you see the backdrop. That's where he did his signing earlier today. Congratulations, young man. Great job. Way to hustle.
Oh, he gets that win.
That pretty much puts it away for them tonight, eh?
They're up 39-3 after that. Braden Gray now for Crater and Carson Alvarez for South in the 160 pounds. We got 2 Bradens, one right now, and then Braden Tester coming up at 170 right after this. Got 1 shoulder and 2. That was quick as well. Puts them up 45-3.
70 pounders, South Medford's Caleb Dalkey for the Comets, Braden Tester.
Caleb Dalkey for South, Braden Tester for Crater. Sometimes I wonder if it's kind of like, just wrestling down there, just capture me, wrap me up, because you get the points for an escape. Sometimes I think of that just going like, I'll just do all I can just to escape. I just got to escape from him.
Whew, man, you look at how these guys sometimes just sit for a good 30, 45 seconds just opposing forces against each other. You might not be doing no escaping.
Yeah. Put a lot of time in the weight room.
Oh, you're all the same weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's interesting about wrestling.
It's when you're just like in class in the hallway and just going, you pick on someone your own size. So they are. They should just say, why don't you go wrestle?
Yeah, there you go.
Because that's what you're doing.
Go find your weight class.
Mm-hmm.
Off you go.
You want to fight me, you got to put on 50 pounds and eat a lot, or drop 40.
Maybe that's where that saying, pick on someone your own size, comes from.
Maybe.
Started in wrestling?
Mm-hmm. Dalkey gets on the board.
I love it. Where's the action?
And Tester still has his feet in the circle. It still counts, trying to push that other. Trying to get Dalkey's other shoulder down.
Just couldn't do it, having to keep both feet in. You can see his feet scooching around, making sure. And the ref taking a quick peek over. It's kind of funny.
7-1 now. Second period, 7-1 Tester. (45-3) Crater over South. 4 more matches after this. However, 182 the next one and 195 the one after that counted as a forfeit. What we're seeing on here. So we may technically only have 2 more after this. Tester able to get 2 to take him down there. Now up 10-1. Tester really still dominating this.
Yeah, really just trying to grab that right hand and move it out. The left hand there. Pull him over.
Dalk able to twist out of that, but then right back in, and now he's on top of Tester. He gets 2 for that takedown. After 2, 10-3. He almost had him. He really got him there. Wow. I mean, that angle, the way his lower half of his body was twisted, did not imagine that he would have had both of his shoulders down on the ground.
Right. Yeah, that was a trip. And again, great job keeping toes in, just driving it down.
51-3 now for Crater. Then we have the forfeit.
195 pounds, Crater's Caleb Canfield receives a forfeit.
Damian Dean and Caleb Canfield both receive a forfeit. The 182 and the 195.
So it really only is 2 more matchups. 220 and 285.
Woo. Save the biggest for last.
$63-3 for Crater. We are Gabe Williams for Crater at 220 and Lee Moala for South.
Oops, sorry about that, folks.
Both of them looking to get that takedown, and Williams out of bounds, but he does get 2 for that takedown.
That was a good first 50 seconds. Quick blood timeout for South.
8 pins for Crater. And then 1 loss. Really,
It's a good night so far.
all of them have been Sienna Crusoe starting in the 106 pounds. The very first matchup, she won 7-5. Otherwise, every other win for Crater has been a pin. They've lost once. Carson Terry for South winning in the 132 weight class 8-2. Yeah,
Well,
pretty much pins.
that's probably why we've only been here for 45 minutes.
Yeah. If they keep doing this, we're going to have a full set for bowling lane. Enough pins.
There we go.
Set them up, knock them down. And out of bounds immediately.
So lost a little balance there.
It's crazy to think that if I were wrestling right now, this would be my weight class.
Is that so you go down there and you can pick on some teenagers? That's what you're saying?
What? No, I'm just saying this would 220. This would be my weight class.
Yeah, probably mine too. Mine's all beer belly though.
All right, let's do it. Let's strap it on and go down there, dude. And another pin for Crater. This time, Gabe Williams.
Final match tonight, 285-pounders, Jaden Solis from South Medford, Justin Brem from Crater.
$285, Justin Brem for Crater, Jaden Solis for South. The way that Brem put his hand on Solis's forehead just makes me think of where you're like a brother or a friend where they do that and you're swinging. They try to hit me. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Just keeping them away by holding their forehead. It was brief,
It's like
but it was funny.
Cartoon stuff.
Oh, yeah. Two for Solis. One for Brim.
Good job, ref, there. Doing a little admonishing, letting them know, keep it clean.
And out of bounds completely. Brim getting the takedown. And the pin right after. My word.
Wow.
He picked his moment and took him
Perfectly.
down.
Yeah. Wow, what a night.
75-3, the final score. Let's put that up on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Final 75-3. We are going to do a quick little post-game show, but it will be the My Circle K GP Energy post-game show coming your way next. Download the Peak Rewards app today and start saving. We'll be right back.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome to the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show. Danny, final thoughts here. We got 14 matchups. 2 of them were forfeits. So 12 of them down there. 12 of them actually happened that we had here with the matchups. 10 of them were pins for Crater. They had the one win for Caruso, winning by 0.7-5. Carson Terry for South. The only win for South, winning 8-2 over Moses Kine. That was in the 132-pound weight class. Only 2 of these matches went the full 6 minutes, all 3 periods. A lot of them were done within 30 seconds, within 1 minute of the whole thing. Complete domination, 75-3 for Crater. What a senior night. What do you say after this?
It was just a great night. Yeah, you can say total domination for sure. It was a great senior night. You know, starting it off with the signing with Bolanos. So that was a really special night for him, I'm sure, especially getting a win by a pin, your team coming out there and just dominating. I don't know a whole lot about wrestling, but I'd have to say Coach is pretty darn good here at the Crater Comets. So I look forward to more matches.
And I got to check to see what else they have coming up. Both these sides, with it being senior night, what else does Crater have? This was, it's like it was I believe it was the one that we had postponed a couple weeks ago, I think. This was, I think that because it's not currently on the schedule on OSAA.
Was that one supposed to be versus South?
I believe it was the one that, this is the postponement from January.
Okay.
And we have here this is the final match they have, so now it's really up to now districts and regionals and state for this Crater team and the squad. And they got a few wrestlers that can surely do damage in the districts and then move up to, probably we'll see about state.
Well, the performance like tonight, I mean, it's so funny because whenever we cover basketball, right, and that's usually who we play against for South, and they're always dominating Crater in basketball. It's nice to see a little reversal here with wrestling.
Crater really got something good going here. They continue to put forth great showings really in wrestling. South Medford has Grants Pass. That will be their senior night coming up on Wednesday next week. 7 p.m. Grants Pass against South Medford at South Medford High School. And the districts for South will be on the 18th and 19th of Friday and Saturday. That will be actually at South Medford High School as well. We do not have the current district schedule for 5A for Crater. We don't have that for you, but at least that fills you in on what's happening with South. Do thank you for watching, and that pretty much does it for us for tonight. That was a quick one.
Sure was. I wasn't expecting to be that quick.
We do thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. And for Crater High School Athletic Director David Hurd, who seems to always be here at these events and supporting and just taking his responsibilities to heart and fulfilling those. Next Table Rock Sports production will be Friday night. We got basketball. We don't have Crater tomorrow night. I know that. So we'll see. But next week, we definitely have some games next week in basketball. Before we know it, February will be over. We'll have the state tournament in March, playoffs in the state tournament, and then we'll be on to baseball and softball. It's just it's nuts. It's just flying by already. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, as you see there, Crater 75, South Medford 3. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nilsson saying thanks for watching and good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.